Laissez le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Hey folks, it's Mighty Mike here, and we are in South Louisiana. It's a new map recently released by Louisiana Mapping. We're going to take a little tour around it today, check it out, and I'll show you some of the really cool things that they have implemented into the map. We'll start here real quick on the map itself and take a look at it. I do start out with a couple fields, well, 4 fields down here on the southwest corner of the map. You have these fields here and the land that the farm is located. Field sizes vary, prices vary, but they are actually really reasonable. Largest field here on the map looks to be field 43 here, and it is only $44,000. Some of the smallest fields, like field 31 here, just over $4,000. So very, very reasonable land prices. So that's really neat. Shop is way up here at the top. So there's a 4-lane highway that runs down the middle of the map. And there are some waterways that run around the map as well. We'll take a look at that here in just a moment. One thing I do want to do is just take a tour of this farmyard here. Let's start over here. This map does have dry corn. So the grain bin here will accept your corn, but it will dry the corn. You do have to put propane in over there, and the way you control this silos through your production menu, you see here we have the corn dryer, takes corn, propane, and gives you dry corn. Over behind this grain bin, you have a couple of custom greenhouses. We open up the greenhouse here. This side you don't have any triggers, but over here you do have your little tool trigger. And if we open that, interesting thing is this takes more than just water. You have stones, solid fertilizer, lime, and seeds. So that is a lot different than the base game greenhouses. So that's really neat. All right, we'll run back over here toward the house. And you do see there are a couple of silos beside the house. This first one here, the brown one, this is a fermenting silo. And it can take chaff or grass. And I give you your silage there. And it is activated through the production menu as well. And then this blue silo here is supposed to make mineral feed from dry corn, but for some reason I cannot get this trigger to work here, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. But same thing through the production menu is your dry corn that you put in, and you get your mineral feed out. And we'll come along behind here. There's a lot of equipment. I'm not going to go through it because if you're like me, you're probably going to sell most of it and buy what you want. Got a big old nice open shed here. You do have a liquid storage for liquid fertilizer and herbicide, and it's actually got 25,000 liters of each already in there for you. A cow pen trigger is here, and it holds 500 cows. 500. And you do have a storage here for hay. There's the field trigger location around behind this barn. We'll check it out in just a moment. Is the location to put your hay in. You do have your milk trigger here. Nice big old barn over here. And then back here you do have the robot location where you can drop off your materials. And then around back here you got your slurry fill point. And then here's where you would drop in your hay for hay storage or straw. The cow pen has a nice gate area with the ground has been roughed up a bit. Nice chain detail here on the gate. Even has a padlock. It goes away. when you open the gate, and when you close the gate, it locks it back up. Jump up in the air here and take a look at the cow pen. It is an irregular shape. Comes down here along the waterway here, the canal. Nice cow pen. I like the way it has been built and shaped to the area available, instead of it just being a square default pen. So very nice there. Come back down here, you do see we have a beehive already on the farm. I'll hang the barn there. And we'll come back down here. You do have a couple more storage bins. And these do require an auger to empty or fill. But there is 25,000 liters of sorghum in those available. And then you have some hogs down here, or a hog pen. Then it looks like they could escape if they wanted to. I guess they're well fed, so they don't come out of the barn there. But 270 hogs. That's quite a few hogs. That's interesting that there is no gate here. Huh. Okay. Do have a slurry from them as well. And it is a custom built pen as well. So very nice. Very nicely done. I like that. And I like that it holds quite a few. Both the hogs and the cow pen. So I'm going to just hop up in there here. We'll take a look at the farm. It's really nice looking farm. You have a little bit more space if you wanted to expand some things. So really nicely done. I do like it. So we're going to fly around the map here. A couple things I want to show you. We're going to speed up a little bit here and try to zip around it so it doesn't take too long. You have some woods back here if you did want to do a little bit of logging. One thing that's neat back here that I noticed. Yep, there we go. So do have a shooting house. Nicely done. See if any deer come walking by. So we're going to fly back up here and get out to the main road here. I'm not going to drive around the map. That just seems to take a little bit too long. So we're just going to fly around here and show you a few things that I found interesting. I do like the water details. One thing that's down here is you do have a crawfish boat. But there is a very annoying dog that just will not quit barking. Very, very annoying dog. But this crawfish boat is pretty neat because you can actually move the ramp there. So that's pretty neat. And you do have flooded fields, so all these fields back here you can flood. And there you go. This one back here you can flood. There you go. And these back here, same thing. They're discharge pipes there to flood these as well. So that is a really neat feature. There's that dog again. Alright, so we're going to go back out here to the main road and fly back down this way. So let me turn on the mini map here so we can see where we're at. You see, we are back here to the 4-lane highway. So you do have a fuel station just across the road there. And the only problem is the prices are pretty steep here because they charge either an arm, a leg, or both for your fuel. So I don't know if I would shop here. I may try to get your fuel somewhere else. But right down here is pretty neat location. You basically have a buy all place. If we look around here, we'll turn the mini map off here. You do have a location you can buy fuel, anhydrous, seeds, lime, and solid fertilizer. You can buy slurry if you'd like, liquid fertilizer, herbicide, manure. So if you need it, you can get it here. And then if we go down to the left here, so directly across over there is the farm. So we're headed down to the far south reaches of the map here. Going really quickly here, you do have a sell point here, soups, seafood, and steakhouse. And then over here you have your animal dealer. MIGHTYMIKE's stockyard. And you do have animated animals in the stockyard here. So that is a very nice touch. You have cows just lounging around. So really, really nicely done. A lot of detail has gone into this. You even have your horses. Pigs. Very, very nice. So we're going to zip back up the map here. Back on the main road here. And we're going to actually take a right here and head down this way. And we have a location here that you can buy your propane so that you can run the corn dryer. And then if we continue on, we have, come up in there here. We have this, let's come in this way here. We got a camper trailer here that we could hop in, but they do have a deer feeder out here with corn. That's pretty neat. And you can even open the lid there. Very nice details. I do like that. Those little touches like that really make a map. Just add a lot of character to it. And then back here we have... Let me in, let me in. Let's hop the gate there. We have the Louisiana sugarcane location. And this is a sell point and production facility. So that is a huge factory. Comes all the way around here. Massive factory. Alright, so we're going to zip back over here to the road. And then, so you see down here is a biogas plant. And so you do have that as an option if you'd like. And then you also have a stone crusher here. You have your biogas triggers all over here. So really neat. Couple bunker silos back there if you'd like to use those. And of course there's just more fields down this way. So I am going to actually cut across the map here. You see there's some decorations along the way. Looks really cool. Fields just go over to the edge of the map that way. You have your large field here. I do like the marker balls on the power lines. Help keep the crop dusters from running into them. And if we head back over here, I'm going to actually come down here to the fuel station, and we'll work our way back up the map. Here's the arm and leg in both fuel station. So we're going to head back down the road here, and on our right we do have a Taco Bell. On our left we do have a sawmill. Look at the saw. That's a neat touch. That is cool. Taco Bell over there. And then down here on our left, we do have a slaughterhouse, a decorative building. Got some sounds, but there appears to be no function there. And then down here to our right, we do have the entrance to... There's that dog again. Do have a sell point here. Nice big sell point. And then we have more down here. A couple of sell points. And a production location there. Across the road here we do have a milk factory. So if you want to purchase that. And then up here we have the shop. And it has a really neat decorative tractor out here that spins around. That is really, really nice. Again, it's those little touches like that that really add some character to a map. Now, the only thing I'm concerned about is these rocks. They must have had to haul these in from somewhere, because I doubt they were natural. I doubt they were found there in South Louisiana. And then we have the shop here. Big glass open tinted windows. And then you have a big area back here where your vehicles will spawn. And then you do have a repair trigger back here if you would like to use this. You also have a basketball hoop. Yes. All right. So let me hop back in the air here. So that is it in a nutshell. Really nicely done. I like it. I like the layout. I do think it has a lot of potential. Possibly some things to be added in the future. The only thing that I don't care for is the dog barking. But other than that, everything else is fantastic. Guys, that's going to do it for this tour. It was a quick overview of the map. If you're interested in the map, I'll leave a link to Louisiana Mapping in the description below, and you can go check them out and get the map directly from them. So I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you soon.